Hey, it's the Maniac here, and of course, today, you should know what today is. You should know what today is. You should really know what today is, because today is Father's Day. Yes, it is June 17th, 2018. Another day for the fathers, and another day to be thankful for Dad. Yes, I am thankful for my dad. I am thankful for everybody's dad who I know. If I don't know your dad, guess what? It's time I meet him. Because if I don't meet him, I don't know you. Hey. I mean, that's what dads are for. Dads are actually probably the best thing that can ever happen to us kids. Now, the Maniac is 40 years old and you're saying, "Hey, Maniac, I'm not a kid anymore." Well, guess what? I am still considered a kid because I am still living under my dad's roof. As pitiful as it may seem, guess what? I don't care. Because of medical problems, that is why I'm still living with my parents. Because my asthma sometimes can make it hard to speak and even hard to breathe. But, back on what we're talking about, Father's Day. First and foremost, I'm going to give a couple shout outs to a couple of the dads that I know. A couple of the dads, for, anybody else who watches my videos. And I'm not going to get wound up. I'm not going to get, emotional. Even though, hey, it don't matter if I do, right? But I am going to say that the first dad that I need to acknowledge is my Heavenly Father. My Heavenly Father, God. Yes, that is correct. God is my Heavenly Father. God gets all the glory for me to mention Him first. He gave His only begotten Son so that I could have a life more abundantly. And guess what? I'm having so much fun doing these videos. Guess what? That's the truth, though. That is the truth. And I'm also going to give a shout out, secondly, to my dad, Charles Hillman. That's right, my dad, Charles Hillman. My dad makes... When I was little, I had the entire Marvel superhero card collection. I had the entire card collection when I was 12? Anyway, we'll go with 12. That seems more, like, like age. But my dad was my superhero. And my dad makes all this superhero stuff look easy. Alright? So, my dad is my superhero, and I got him a kick-ass card too, so if you can get your dad a kick-ass card, anything else probably won't even matter to him. Because a card, for some of you who don't know me, look, Angelina Jolie's Tomb Raider, right up there. Ooh, where is it? Right there. But a card can convey all of the emotion you need. Now I've grown to, get a card and be thankful for that card. Now, if you have plans with your dad, I'm not saying that, you can take him out. I'm not saying that you should not do anything else for him, but at least give him something so then that way he knows you're thinking about it. They say that actions are louder than words. Guess what? They work here. So, here are a couple other fathers. Grant Cardone, the financial genius that he is. Now, if you think that he didn't have a hard life, go and do your research on him. I'm not going to say anything more than, Grant, keep it up. Because you are probably one of the most watched people by me who has ever watched your video. I haven't watched them all. But I especially like the G&E show. But Grant, go ahead and keep up what you're doing. Let's go to Lacey K and Stephanie Summers' father. Keep it up, man. You got 2 beautiful, and if you count your mom, 3 beautiful women in your life. Now, I know you're married to their mom, so I'll say you have 2 beautiful daughters, and I definitely hope I get to meet you in the future. Now, let's go Lindsay Palis' mom. A beautiful woman. Because they say that daughters always look like their moms. But Lindsay's dad, same thing, man. If I get to meet you in the future, I really want to meet any of these fathers who I am going to mention in this video. Any of these fathers. So I'm not going to only pick one dad to meet. I want to meet them all. So Lindsay Palis' dad, awesome job, man. She is a beautiful woman. She is a smart woman. She is possibly one of the best women that I've ever talked to. Now, let's go for... Whoa, look at that shot. Now, let's see, who else? Let's go to Ariana Celeste. Her dad is awesome. Haven't met him personally, but I can only say that by the way that her dad is proud of what she does. All dads are proud of everybody, whether they be sons or daughters, whether they be, friends or family. All dads are proud of their kids, no matter what they do. So, let's go to... here's one. Let's go to my cousin, who's married to someone. In fact, I got something to say about that, but that's going to be on the next video, which is just going to be a rant. But I am going to do a inspirational quote and a motivational quote. That's going to be in possibly here in about an hour that I'm going to be doing this in, so stay tuned. But my cousin, and in fact, my cousin Megan, she got married to a nice guy, a quiet guy. Now, if they don't like what I'm saying, guess what? They don't have to follow me. If nobody likes what I'm saying about your family, and I'm not cutting anybody down, so don't be putting any comments on my page about, hey, stop talking about my family. Guess what? It's Father's Day. It's Father's Day. And I'm a veteran. I'm going to start talking about veterans once Veterans Day comes up. And guess what? The veterans probably got more going on than anything else. But back on what we're talking about. For Father's Day, you guys need to tell your fathers first thing, if you wake up in the morning early enough with them. I didn't. But I went to my fellowship service, learned some word, learned how I can give my dad, my Heavenly Father, the one who's up in heaven, I learned how I can give him a Father's Day card every day. And you want to know something? My dad doesn't mind getting a card from us because it shows that we are thinking about him, which is exactly where your dads need to be in your heart. Now, you're probably thinking, why am I choosing God over my earthly dad? Guess what? My dad thanks his earthly dad. My dad thanks his earthly dad here on this earth, but he also thanks his Heavenly Father. But, in closing here, Grant Cardone, good job. Keep up what you're doing. You got a good family. Stephanie Summers and Lacey K. Summers, your dad, keep it up. You got 2 beautiful women, and I hope I get to meet you in the future sometime soon. Lindsay Palis' dad, you got a beautiful young lady there, sir. and I'd be happy to shake your hand. If not, come to where you live. If I visit your daughter and we decide to come and visit you, I would love to come and just hang out with you. Tell you some stories about some of the stuff I've been through. Tell you how I actually met your daughter. I bet that's one thing that she hasn't told you yet. But, there we go. Reverse shot. Anyway, also, Ariana Celeste, you have a beautiful young lady, sir. I hope I get to meet you too. A couple other women. Emily Sears, Tina Louise, Jessica Killings. I want to meet your fathers too, and just say what I think about each one of you, because you guys are beautiful. And mostly, I just want to meet your mom, so then that way I can say the quote that everyone always says. Hey, so you really do get your beauty from your mom, right? Well, your mom's beautiful. But guess what? Ain't nobody as beautiful as you. And if any of you guys have fathers that are serving in the service, let me give you a salute, proper salute. Booyah, and a thumbs up, and keep on rocking. If you're not able to celebrate Father's Day with your father because he's either deployed or if he has passed away, you have my condolences. But if he has passed away, help someone else celebrate their Father's Day. Believe it or not, that person will probably adopt you into their family. Then guess what? You got a dad again. It may seem a little bit, or it may seem like a lot of work, but guess what? Who cares? You should be able to help other people celebrate their Father's Day. So, this is the Maniac signing off. Booyah! And I will see you guys in the next 2 videos.